Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris from New York, Westchester County. I'm kind of confused over a couple of things that we were taught or told. Um, Because as I look through the picture books in my daughter's books for science, I'm seeing a misrepresentation of the core and the layers of the Earth. Because what I'm looking at are diagrams, cartoons. See, you know what cartoons are, right? It's a drawing. Cartoons. It's a drawing inside of a book to make you think everybody knows what's below the surface of the earth. Because the reason why I'm confused, I can't seem to figure it out though, is that the core of the earth itself is supposedly thousands of miles from the surface. So I don't understand how we have a representation of the layers of the earth all the way down to the bottom of the core. See, it doesn't make any sense to me at all. No, it doesn't. So how does a parent explain that to their child? That what you're looking at is completely false. And when a solar system, pictures of Saturn, Mercury, Uranus, Pluto, all these pictures are CGI. How do you explain to your child that these are real? That these are actual photographs that are taken from NASA and not rendered in any other way? Whether it being, sorry, broke my concentration right here. Let me get back. Look, anybody from my generation knows what we've been brought up to believe are complete fucking lies. All of it. Nonsense. They can't even produce a picture of the earth. They can't. It's great. It's great. I was there. I was too consumed with music, and was never really into news. But music was a big thing in sports. Not that I ever watched sports, but I mean, I was a tennis player and I like to ski. So, I mean, actively, um, I was consumed with that. And, but I mean, here you are. If you were to make, I mean, this is really, I mean, if you were to make a fish tank, for example, you know, you wouldn't leave anything to chance. You would make sure everything is absolutely perfect before you introduce any living thing in that environment, correct? And you would not allow them to leave that tank. You know, a fish tank is different. Okay, all right. Maybe a lizard tank. You wouldn't allow that lizard to leave that tank, correct? But you would create an environment for that particular animal that you have inside of there, mammal, shall we call them. And you would make sure that that mammal is absolutely satisfied with its entire environment without questioning anything. And that's what we are. Because it's just so gigantic. It's huge. We can't get anywhere. Everything's been militarized. Go ahead, make a rocket. Blast off. You get more than 4 or 5 miles up there, you're going to be questioned. Try to dig down. You have money to do that? Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have $200,000 or whatever it must cost to dig down more than 8 miles. Because it took us 30 years. Well, not us in America. It took the Russians 30 years to do it. And then it also took Admiral Byrd another 30 years to even figure out where the end actually is. And then they blasted rockets up. So go ahead, give me mathematical computations of bullshit and nonsense. When every troll out there knows, you're duped. This will never end. Flat Earth is what we live on. Sorry. Covered with a dome. A contained unit. You see, that's what it is. It's perfect. It's perfect. Contained, flat, as long as the eye, as far as the eye can see. Now, in terms of a plausible possibility of beyond flat Earth, oh yeah. Well, I'm a big believer in that too. But I mean, these simple things, these simple, basic shit that people don't understand. Yeah. Is anybody sick in any of the states that you know of? Oh yeah, you died from COVID? Really? Okay, great. Show me papers. Show me paperwork. They've upped the numbers. Every year the flu epidemic comes about, they just decided to extend it out and make it this horrific thing. It hasn't worked for us flat earthers. It's worked for the other people, the people that are walking around with face masks on the sidewalks and people that are just lost. And that's fine. I'm not gonna hold them accountable for it. They don't know what to do. They don't realize what we actually live in. A contained unit here. That's all this is. I mean, that's what brings you closer to the Creator. And that's the most important part. I'll tell you, I thought we were all an accident, and that's what I was brought up to believe. We were an accident. We shouldn't be here. We're on a planet spinning through the universe, through space, with the sun traveling at this tremendous speed. But then I realized one day that the Earth is flat, stationary, not moving, and there is no universe. Because I did my research. And I understand what the truth is. Really, you have to understand that how are you going to tell a population of billions of people, once they figure it out, that everything that they've been taught for the last 500 years is a lie. What do you do? What do you do? Exactly where we are right now. Create mayhem, fear. Hollywood. Create 24-hour news of disasters that are about to happen to you. Create fear. People don't like fear. It scares them, of course. But it shuts them up. It keeps them quiet. Put them in buildings. Put them in apartment houses. Keep them confused. That's exactly what they've done. Wow. You know, I mean, it's so obvious, and it should be to everybody right now at this point, if anybody would do their fucking research. But it's too scary for most people. Way too scary. Why? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, you know, you get to an age, you accept it. You want to say, yeah, look, you've been lied to all of your life. Well, your school has lied to you, but not in a way where it's bad. I mean, it's just, it has to be that way. I put these videos out to show you the anger, too, that I have in New York with these people that are walking around that are just so fucking lost. And they have no idea what's going on around them. But I also put videos out to my friends, my true friends. Let them know everything's alright here in New York. There's nobody dying. Everybody's fine here. There are no chalk marks outside on the sidewalk, just like there are not in your state. Oh, they'll make you believe that everybody's dying, and there are 3 million people that are infected with this, but they're not. Nobody's infected with anything. As a matter of fact, I'm living in a building right now. I should be wearing a face mask, shouldn't I? We have no circulation in terms of air inside the elevator or inside of our lobby. We have nothing. Everything's stagnant. If you can't wake up and figure out that this is all a lie, and that you've been duped, then you're lost. Lost. It's just so many movies, so much music out there. I can't even begin. I would have to open up another channel in order to show you every single thing that has been leading up to this particular moment of 2020. All I could do is just talk. Maybe open some eyes up. Or a mind here or there. But for the people that are just starting to wake up, that are maybe finding my channel and other channels too, just do your research. Do your homework. And you will find yourself. And that's what this is all about. You have to find yourself, your inner self. You know what I mean? I mean, it's hard to explain. It's like most people don't even know who they are. You know, They don't. They don't. And when you actually figure out that there's a creator that created everything here for you, and there's a higher up, that's when you truly find yourself. And you find the lies and everything else. Okay, look, I'm rambling on, but thank you for something. I thank you for viewing my channel. Let me be a part of your life.